Does anyone else have like obsessive love with their partner? Because if I'm being real, I would jump of a damn building if he asked me to, saying that I sound crazy, but I swear I don't belong in a psych ward. But having someone who's willing to binge a show about walking, talking objects competing for a stupid prize while also probably collecting trauma like POK Monday cards is a fucking keeper.
Those Nito-obsessed content creators are so annoying. Like, it's so fucking stupid because these grown-ass adults with kids will make a video about helping reduce landfills, and then go Nito hunting literally not even a video later. And the fact that in multiple of the videos where they go searching for them, there's always kids and they look so disappointed when they realize that they just watched the last one leave the shelf. Nitos aren't even for this type of group. They should be available for the people who are looking for things to help relieve stress, things to fidget with. Not so you can make a video talking about look at my new purple cat tree squirrel patty cake Nito, and throw it into your drawer of dead trends after it falls off. Topping bonus. People are going as far as stealing the damn Nitos, like seriously. First you're waking up at the crack at dawn for when the stores restock so you can take a fucking squishy and resell it online like the LARP you are, and you're not even gonna pay? The respect I had for you just fucking put a gun to its head. Do better, sage out. My biggest pet peeve other than being left on read has to be when people don't flush the toilet. Like, I get not flushing it because it's 2 a.m. I get not flushing it because you honestly just forgot. But not flushing it just because you don't want to. You live in my house and pull shit like that? You're sleeping in a used, soggy, and uncomfortable cardboard box on the damn street. Like it doesn't even take a damn second. You do this then just PMO. Anyways, I wanted to say that we're so close to 150 subs and I'm so happy. I'm not really sure what I should do for this goal, but I'm taking suggestions. Sage out. Unpopular opinion, but Monster is overrated. I mean, don't come after me. I'm the person that gets told their coffee is too bitter or too bland, but most Monster flavors are just too sweet for me. I'll share Monsters with my boyfriend and he'll literally chug the Mango Loco ones. Like they're so damn sweet, I don't know how he hasn't had a heart attack yet. To be fair, I haven't had a ton of the flavors yet, but from the ones I've had they aren't my favorite. Anyway, that's all. Pull out. Another unpopular opinion, I don't really like it when people make comment like,
please don't leave a flick
under posts talking about quitting for mental health, time for family or friends, or just for themselves. I know they don't mean to come off as rude or annoying, and most of the time, it is a creator they really love, so I do understand being upset. But begging them to keep posting is just a lot. I can imagine it already being really stressful to get the courage to tell your audience that you quitting and getting comments. Begging you to stay would just make me feel worse, to be honest. Anyways, that's all. Cole out. I'm sorry, but if your humor is just sex jokes then you're not funny. Especially if your sex jokes revolve around other people. Making jokes about other people's relationships just makes everyone uncomfortable. I don't care if your humor is fried, or if it's not for everyone, it's just gross. I had a friend that would always make sex jokes about me and my boyfriend, and if you were there you would absolutely be able to tell it made everyone there uncomfortable. And when we would ask him to stop, he would just make excuses like it's just a joke, like, shut the fuck up. I'm currently not on talking terms with that friend, and I don't ever plan to be. But main point is your jokes aren't good or funny if they make people uncomfortable. Cole out. Hey guys, I was wondering if anyone knew what this aesthetic was called. I'm really fond of it, but I don't know what it's called. So if anyone knows what it is, it would help a lot. I also wanted to show you guys my new home screen. Do you guys like it? QZ think it's really cute. Anyways, that's all for today. Cole out. To be honest, I never really understood why people get mad over kids being kids. Much less getting mad enough go try and correct the kid. Like really, how stuck up about your own life do you have to be to bitch to a kid about how they need to act their age? And don't even get me started on how backwards some people's standards on kids are like. They excuse a child for misbehaving or being rude, saying they're just a child, and then tell a kid to grow up when they act like, you know, a kid. Then people wonder why kids act twice their age, wear crop tops, watch adult shows, you know, all that. Like genuinely, how does one reach this amount of delusionality? Anyways, that's all by my peeps.
Friendly reminder that you don't need to look like a dude to identify as male. Same with female or any other gender. Identity and how you dress, do your hair, or even talk are two completely different things. It really doesn't matter if you look like a Victorian mother. Pronouns don't have a must-have list. Another reminder that it takes time to transition, not just with hormones and stuff, but with the way you present yourself. It's obviously going to take a minute for people to start, assuming you're a guy or a girl before they meet you. So take it slow. Bye, my peeps. Hello. What's your guys' favorite inanimate insanity season and episode from said season? Mine has to be season 3, episode 4. I find the episode hilarious and I love it so much. This scene has to be my favorite.
After all this planning, more importantly, isn't that where the elimination button is supposed to be?
Anyway, that's all for now. I just wanted to yap about my favorite episode. Bye, my peeps. I'm sorry, but if you seriously judge or dislike someone based on their music taste, you're weird as shit. Disliking someone because they support a problematic creator, then that's very different. But hating someone because they maybe listen to K-pop demon hunters or children's music just shows a lot about you. I can already tell just how insensitive you are and how many people hate hanging out with you. But seriously, how the hell do you dislike someone because of their music taste? I mean, you do you, I guess, but just know you're something. Why, my peeps?
Hey, you guys like that? I thought it was cool anyways. I wanted to show you a lazy layout with BB I made. I haven't read all of I Love Amy yet, but I have started it. I think I'm on chapter 25 maybe. I don't know, but I'll continue to read it if I get the motivation. Also, I was thinking of getting TikTok. I don't really know though, because I hate signing into. Stuff like it stresses me out so much. But to be honest, the main thing stopping me from ranting on TikTok is that I'm kind of scared that my friends from my old school will see it and make fun of it. I don't really talk to them anymore, and I know I would be very discouraged if they commented anything. I'm still thinking about it, and I'll tell you all if I do decide to start posting on TikTok. Anyways, come again. Bye, my peeps. Day 1 of giving inanimate insanity characters headcanons. For the first day, I'll be doing my favorite character, Paper. Paper can be a chronic overthinker. He'll literally just stare at a wall sometimes, thinking of how he could have not bumped into that one wall or not studed during that one sentence. Overthinking plus a butt of social anxiety. So making new allies can be very troubling sometimes. But he does try his hardest to connect with the rest of the objects. Do you guys have any personal headcanons for your favorite characters? If so, tell me. I love hearing them. Come back soon for part 2, my peeps. I absolutely hate when people call PayJ fan service. If you don't know what PayJ is, it's a very popular queer ship in the inanimate insanity community, and they've been canon for a while now. But I still see a few people sometimes calling it fan service, just because they are one of the most popular ships. Whenever they have any screen time together, or interacting as a couple, people will call it fan service. Seriously, can we please just have 2 characters be a couple for one episode without someone going, oh my gosh, why is there so much PayJ fan service? Please. People also say they're too dependent on each other and around each other all the time and blah 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 blah. Just say you haven't met someone that important to you yet. Come back soon, my peeps. So, a bit more of a serious rant, but I recently found out from my boyfriend that one of my terrible ex-friends knows where I live. My boyfriend told me that said ex-friend, I'm gonna call him X, has seen me walking to the Mini, Mark close to my house, and about how there's a bike rental close to where I live. And these are accurate, by the way. I'm really actually scared about this. I mean, there's almost no way that he's just gonna show up and hurt me or something, but still, I'm really paranoid about it. For a bit of background on why we're not on talking terms, he spread rumors that my boyfriend was cheating and doing sexual stuff behind my back, giving out hickeys, an autograph and F1 NG3 Ring X. And one time when I was venting about how I felt touch-starved, he'd quote-unquote reply, you could come over and I'll be the one to give you that attention. For the record, we both were taken. He was a grade above me and I never went over there. There's a lot more small stuff showing how toxic he was. Bonus, he was the one who got me into self-harm. As I said, I am decently scared for myself, but I kind of feel like I'm overreacting a bit. But if I don't post for a while, assume I lost my phone or he fucking kidnapped me. That's all for today. Come back soon, my peeps. Does anyone else find it hard to really connect with characters in media? Because for me personally, it's almost impossible for me to ever have hear me outs like I literally have none. And before I became a paper fan, I didn't really have any characters in any of my fandoms that I was particularly fond of. This kind of also applies to my outside life. If I'm being totally honest right now, my boyfriend is the only person I've ever really had feelings for. Crushes just flew in one ear and out the other. Maybe I just have a hard time connecting with people, but what do you think? Come back soon, my peeps.
If you make a joke about, I don't know, Epstein, Diddy, maybe 9/11, and I tell you that the joke was rude and offensive, you could just apologize, maybe try and make a different joke, but you don't do any of those. You decide to tell me it's just a joke. If you do that, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're not funny. I can already see someone from here trying to defend their ass humor, saying shit like, it's just dark humor, bro. Or just walk away if it's not funny. Well, cool, David. Do you want a PlayStation and the Peter Griffin Fortnite skin for Christmas too? Let me put it this way. If you found out your mother, maybe your father, maybe your cousin, possibly your therapist, possibly your friend, maybe your neighbor, someone you knew was raped, would you still think rape jokes were funny? If you knew someone close to you had been through that terrible nightmare you joked about, would you still think those jokes were funny? Would you still laugh the same at those same terrible jokes? Knowing someone you know had experienced the terrible things you're laughing about? Now imagine hearing someone else making rape jokes. Is it still just so funny? Come back soon, my peeps.
I don't know about you, but schools really need to raise their standards when hiring teachers. I know you only hear about the bad things, but there are so many horror stories of teachers doing terrible things to students, from failing them over a grudge to physically assaulting them. This problem stems from teachers not getting paid enough. So obviously no one wants to be a teacher when they could probably work at a Costco 10 minutes away and make more. So when hiring teachers, they are obviously going to cut a few corners. And it isn't helping that schools are buying useless things for the students instead of paying teachers more. Like, who the fuck actually uses their Yonder pouch? Because I used it like twice, then buried it in the bottom of my bag to never be seen again. That's it for today. Come back soon, my peeps. A small tip for newer ranters: if you're looking for something to help you remove the background of your sprites, then look no further. I use this website called remove.bg, and it works really well. When you search it up, it should look like this. It's really simple and easy. Plus, removing the parts of the background the app doesn't get is really effortless. I also use it for my layout when I need to remove the background and stuff, so I do highly recommend it. I promise it doesn't have any viruses or anything. I've used it countless times. Anyways, that's all for today, my peeps. Come back soon. So, we all know who Supersonico is, right? Well, if you don't, she's a porn mascot for this company, but to be honest, I think there's more 13-year-olds that like her than old dudes who get off to her. So, this morning before getting on the bus for school, I was scrolling on Pinterest like usual, and I see this pin saying something like, "I love when people unsexualize Supersonical figurines." I don't remember what is exactly said, but I'm sure it was something like that. And I look into the comments and see a lot of different opinions. A lot of people are agreeing with the creator, and some are saying that they actually like the freaky Supersonico figurines. And the replies to the people saying they liked the freaky figs were all just people saying stuff like, "Oh my god, you have to be joking, or are you actually serious?" To be honest, it kind of pissed me off. Like, she's literally meant for people to get off to. And now people are getting mad at others for it. I may just be uninformed, but it kind of just annoys me that people are that sensitive. Anyways, that's all for today. Come back soon, my peeps. If I'm being honest, every fandom has its bad sides. Like the object show community, for example, I swear to God, some people in this fandom will react to an opinion or rare pair like a Victorian mother would react to collarbones. Like, no dude, you're not gonna start seizing because someone brought up the fact they like fan brush more than fansu. Every fandom can be foul, and I mean every fandom. I feel like people should know this by now, but whatever. Come back soon, my peeps.
I don't know about you, but I absolutely love being obnoxiously self-loving. Like, yes, I'll be screaming about how hot I am just to piss people off. And the funny thing is I can get so damn insecure sometimes about my acne and shit. Sometimes I feel like a douchebag when I do that, but not really at the same time. Like, I want to be sensitive, twink-coated, but I also want to be funny. So that's it for today, my peeps. Come back soon. It infuriates me beyond belief how normalized it is for people to have kids before learning how to properly care for a child. I might sound insensitive here, but bear with me. If you wanted to care for something but didn't know how, you should have gotten a pet. Maybe a digital one. You're a grown adult. And you should know you need to learn how to care for a child before having one. And then things get worse. They decide for some reason to want even more kids. Before you know it, the house is filled with too many kids to handle. Everyone's hungry, yelling, dirty, or just living on an iPad because two grown adults didn't think shit through. I can't imagine how terrible it is for people with parents like this. That's all for today, my peeps. Come back soon.